Hi guys, I noticed from a few tournaments that a lot of the young team they don't understand the rotation and uh, different offenses that there is in volleyball. Okay, so today I'll be going over the 5-1. 5-1 is probably one of the most used offense in volleyball. I hope you guys learned something from this. If you guys have question or comment, anything good or bad, let me know. Comment below. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna jump into serve one, okay? So what I have lined up right here is a setter, outside, middle, weak side, outside, middle, okay? Always check your opposites. Setter and the weak side are always opposite. The two outside are opposite, and the two middle are opposite, okay? So when we're serving, the middle will drop down, we will stack in the middle. The outside and the weak side will stack in the middle. What we want to happen here is once the ball is served, we want the weak side, the outside to transition to their spot, okay? And then these two drop down to cover. This is base defense. Okay, guys, this is serve two. So when serve two, outside will be serving the ball. When this happens, the setter is in the middle. We want the setter to be on the setter spot, okay? So since the outside is serving outside the court, the setter can freely move anywhere on this side of the court. So we're gonna put the setter right at his spot. The outside is already at his spot. The middle will slide over to the middle. The weak side will stack behind. And this is our serve number two. Okay? Once the ball is served, the outside hitter drop in the middle. The weak side player transition to the right side. And now we're in the base defense. This will be serve number three, which the middle will be serving. So in the back row, we have the setter on the left side, and we want him on the right side. So he's going to stack with the outside in the middle. And then the middle in the front row will slide to the middle. The outside will stack right behind. And when the serve happens, the middle serve the ball. Outside and the setter will switch spot, and the middle is dropping right in the middle center of the court. And then on the front row side, outside will transition to the left side, and now we're in our base. Alright guys, now we're in serve 4. Once the setter is in the front row, and serve 4, the whole rotation gets easier, okay? So the weak side will be serving. We're going to stack the middle, the setter and the outside. Once the ball is served, weak side drop in, setter and outside transition to their spot, and we're in base, ready to play. Serve 5. The outside will be serving, middle slide into the middle, outside stay where he is, and the setter is stacked behind the middle for transition. Once the ball is served, it's dropped, setter's going to transition to his spot, and we're going to be in base defense. Alright guys, so this is serve 6, the last one, okay? The setter's already on his spot, so we don't need to worry about the setter. The middle just need to stay in the middle. Outside will drop back just to hit, okay? So once the ball is served, you're going to transition that way, middle transition back, and then we're ready to attack. Once the ball is attacked, now we're in base. Now we are going to go over serve receive. This will be rotation 1, okay? We'll serve receive. The outside will back up to pass. Setter will hide behind the outside. And then middle drop back, drop back. This is how we were lined up for the rotation 1 for the serve receive. Once the ball is served, setter's dropping down, and then we're attacking right here. Once the ball is attacked, outside and weak side will switch spot, and the setter will drop back to pass. Now for serve receive 2, guys, we want the middle to pull back, the weak side to go towards the net. Setter will drop right behind this weak side, and then the middle back will drop back to pass. Outside, we're gonna pull out to pass, and that's gonna be serve receive 2. Once the ball is served, the weak side will transition out, middle will transition, setter will be right here. Once we attack, these will come to the front, these will slide out, and we'll be in base defense. Now we're in serve receive 3. What we want is the middle to stack in the corner, setter come up, outside drop back to pass, weak side cover the corner, the short, and there we have it. Once the ball is served, setter's running in, middle go out, outside go here for the attack. Once the attack happens, these will come in, setter will drop back, we'll drop back, and we're back in base. In serve receive 4, it gets a lot easier just like it did in the serve, okay? Since the setter's in the front row, we don't worry too much about the back row or where we're stacking much. So back row, pretty much just gonna stay the same. All we're gonna worry about is these 2 hitters right here. We're gonna pull the 2 hitter out, slide this setter in, and then once the ball is served, middle slide out, and then the outside hitter will stay at the weak side to hit, which means that we have no outside hitter. If you have a strong outside hitter that can hit behind the 10-foot back here, it'll be perfect, okay? Otherwise, we have 2 main hitters. Once the attack is made, boom, attack is made, outside will run across, and then there we're at base. Serve receive 5. On this one, just gonna pull out the middle, drop the setter right where he's at. Outside's gonna be back row. We're just gonna adjust yourself. There we go. That's how we're gonna run the serve receive 5. Once the serve happens, there's only 2 hitters. Remember, there's only 2 hitters that we have. Therefore, the outside have all this room for attack. He can go in for the 1 or 2, go in for the shoot 3, or all the way out for the 4. Okay, and then in the middle will run a 1 or back 5, or right in front. Okay, and once the attack happens, boom, we'll stay here, drop down, we're in base. Alright, serve receive 6. The setter's already at his spot, so we don't need to worry about that. What we want is to find a way for these to get a better opportunity for a fast hitting, a quick offense going, okay? So what we're going to do is slide back, cover. We're going to pull the middle up a little bit to the 10-foot line. We're going to put the outside right in the middle. So in volleyball, we got to be a little flexible, okay? So let's say the weak side is struggling serving. What we want to do is pull him out to the corner and then drop him to pass, okay? But if the weak side is a strong passer too, we won't have to do that. We'll just leave it like that, and that's how it's gonna be, okay? Once the ball is served, they'll hit the spot they're at right now, And once the ball is over the net, these two will swap. And then we're back at base. Alright, and that's the serve receive for a 5-1 rotation, guys. Any question, let me know. And if there's anything else you want to learn or know about, make sure you comment down below and I can do a video about it, okay?